So for this question, we're trying to find the lower sum. So appropriately, we're going to find our delta x first. That's our b minus a over n. Our b is going to be 3 minus our a, which is 0, over n, which is 2. So that gives us 3/2 for our delta x. So creating our chart here, we'll start with the first x value of 0. And then to go to the next x value, we will add a delta x. So 0 plus 3/2 will just give us 3/2. And then we will add another delta x to get to our last value. So again, we're taking 3/2 plus the delta x value of 3/2, so that gives us 6 over 2, and then that, of course, is just 3. Okay, now our f of x value is equal to, f of x is equal to x squared. So if I plug in 0 here, I'm going to get 0 squared, or just 0. If I plug in 3/2, I'll have 3/2 squared. Do keep in mind you have to distribute this exponent to the 2, but also to the 2 in the denominator. So the 2 and the 3 get distributed here. So we have 9 over 2 squared, 4, so 9/4. And then for the last one, f of 3, we'll just have 3 squared, which will give us 9. Now, once you have your chart, you're trying to come up with your lower sum, and so your lower sum, you're going to choose the smaller value. So the lower sum will be equal to delta x times the summation of our n f of x function values. So we'll have the 3/2, and then for the first interval, the smaller value is 0, and then for the second interval, the smaller value is this 9/4. So we'll just have 3/2 times 9/4. So multiplying straight across, we get 27 over 8. So that is our final answer. Now, while we are at it, let's just go ahead and find, the lower sum, upper sum has changed. So let's just call that a day at number 2. Number 2, your answer should be 27 over 8.